So for a moment, would you take your eyes off this and put it on Him? And you'll be surprised who God will connect you with. Amazing. In our first building program, the first one, I don't even ever had, about 4 years ago. And a guy called me who doesn't come to this church. And he was asking me some questions on Christian ethics. He wanted to do certain things, and I hate to say this, so those of you who know me in private, when I talk with you, I tell you like it is. If you don't like it, don't talk to me. I'm going to tell you like it is. If you weigh 400 pounds and you look at me and you say, Pastor, do I look fat? I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. If you're ugly and you ask me, Pastor, am I ugly? I say, well, beauty lies within the eyes of the beholder. That's life. That's just the way it is. You understand what I mean? If you were going 100 miles an hour and you got caught, don't ask for favors. You got caught. Pay the ticket. At least you got the feel of hitting the engine go, you know? It's going to cost you $275 plus 4 points, but hey, you wanted that, you got it. So don't come to me if you don't want a straight answer. Okay, you with me? Everybody with me? So this guy called me and asked me an ethical question about money, thinking that as a preacher I was going to say, yeah, well, you can do this. And I looked at it and I said, yo, what do you do with your money? You want to honor God? This is what the Bible says. And you go and do what the Bible says. And he was shocked. But what if I want to try this? I said, don't go around God. You do what God says, God's going to bless you. You want to do certain corporate things that were legal, but Christian-wise, they weren't ethical. Well, he hung up the phone. I never heard from him again. We had a fundraiser, and it was fun. It was amazing. Things began to happen, and a lady walks into the church, sits in the congregation. We only had 42 people, 37 people that day. We wanted to raise $100,000. By the way, I'm not going to do that here today. Don't overcalculate my money. I'm not going to do that. But it was amazing. This lady comes and drops a check in the offering and she leaves. And it was the closing of the year. I wanted to finish that year with something in the bank for the church. We had a big fund that year. We had about 2,000. It was just, wow. You know? And that year we had to pay the rent, which was 1,000 utilities. And by the time the year was over, we were going to have like 200 left, if even that. I was worried. I mean, that's not good. But we were a big mega church back then. Dennis calls me in. I don't remember this, Mike. You got to see this. I said, what is it? Some lady came and dropped off $10,000 in the offering. And I just grinned. And I said, you know, I'm a Jedi. I ain't going to look at what I see.
Hallelujah.
I'm just going to trust God. I'm not living in denial. I'm just going to trust God. So guess what we did? We deposited the money and we went on. We didn't stop and frame it and say, wow! And you're going to be something that you can get 10,000 if you make the right phone call. No. See, that changes. This changes. Are you aware that the majority of people who get the lotto and the millions are broke in 5 years? They think they made it and they spend it and they're broke. I want to pray for you today. Can you be thankful this year that you're alive? Can you be thankful that you're blessed? Can you be thankful you can see me, you can hear me? Can you be thankful, hey, as we get ready to close, that God has blessed you? Can you be thankful? How many of you are going to go with me to the building in just a few minutes? Let me see your hands. We got parking space already. Dennis is already up there. The boys are up there setting up for us. By the way, we do have a paved parking lot. Wait, excuse me. We have lines in our paved parking lot. Amen? And we even have a blue handicap sticker and two of the how's that? God has been good. I want to pray for you as we get ready to close. Heads bowed and eyes closed.